The following presentation is a Deej Experience production and may not be recorded, rebroadcasted, or retransmitted without the express written permission of Deej Experience LLC. For more information, visit us online at www.deejexperience.com.
Yeah, it's been a minute, but I'm back at it. Only like to win, it's like a bad habit. If I took a loss, see how bad last. You play me again, then I'm sad patting. Looking at the numbers, see who's hearing it. Watching all the hype go disappear again. Giving you the picture, see how clear it is. I'm high quality, like I am Deej Experience. I'm way up, seems like I've been at the pyramids. Give me an opponent, and I promise I ain't fearing it. I got so much I can lose, but yeah, when I've been treating this. Why you see a mirror, cause I'm closer than I ain't fearing it. Grinding and grinding, and then I put another gear in it. Driving and driving, but you don't have no one to steer ship. Back on the topic, if you knew half of my logic, you wouldn't have no more problems, but now you know what interference is. Whoa, wait up, scores down, stay up. Tom Brady with the comeback, you know it ain't luck, so pay up my respect, don't reject that game nuts, better hang up the white flag, you fight back to your nameless, so tell me what the time say, game time, why they didn't think it ever outscore me,
Gets it through, here comes the shot, and that's it!
For the entree, fast break, one man to beat, got it all day.
Still with that wrist control.
Doing this for all my life.
Looking for the
You don't want to waste my time.
And this one hammered.
If you want to test my grind, better get up next in line. Competition left to dry. They can never get in my mind.
It's gonna get by.
Please slow it down. I'm a beast on the ground. I'll unleash for the crowd. Put me up. One man band. I'ma run it back. You give me the chance. I'ma run it back. You're looking at a champ. I'ma run it back. Put the ball into my hands. I'ma run it back. I'ma run it back. I'ma run it back. You're looking at a champ. I'ma run it back. Put the ball into my hands. I'ma run it back.
Come on, third.
Check out the roof now. If I do fail, I don't have none to lose. So I'ma go until I crush to a new blow. Still leaving, then I'll bounce back like I do. See how I facilitate it. You get humiliated. I'm making something from nothing cause I'm too innovative. I'm making records so I feel better for when I break it. It's for my pleasure, but I would never let you go take it. I'm kinda like that. I don't just write raps. You put the ball up, and I'ma spike that. That means I put it down. Watch me throw away your doubt. Kinda like a quarterback. I take your crap and throw it out. We can go back and forth like Serena. Just know I'm the home team. I pack out arenas and arenas. Cover the side of where we from. So after I'm finished, it's all gonna be love. Still in my bag and they still wanna be us, but I don't think no one will actually become as great as my team is. Cause I got a team of some Hall of Fame players, not to mention Jesus. Doing this for all my life. You don't wanna waste my time. If you wanna test my grind, better get up next in line. Competition left to dry. They can never get in my mind. Please slow it down. I'm a beast on the ground. I'll unleash for the crowd. Play me up. One man band. I'ma run it back. You give me the chance. I'ma run it back. You're looking at a champ. I'ma run it back. Put the ball into my hands. I'ma run it back. I'ma run it back. I'ma run it back. You're looking at a champ. I'ma run it back. Put the ball into my hands. I'ma run it back.
And welcome aboard. It is time for some high school sports action, and we have you covered all season long right here on the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Welcome in, everybody. My name is Scott Lockwood. I'm joined alongside me this morning by one Mr. Stephen Mountain, as Mr. Hurd is off playing Canadian somewhere today, I believe.
Gallivanting around somewhere, Scott, so glad to be here. Excited for the fall sports season, and got the butterflies, you know? It's time. It's time. We're here.
It's that time of year again, man. Scrimmage today. We had the volleyball scrimmage yesterday, the meet to team scrimmage that's always fun to go see them girls. They're tooled up, getting ready for another state run. We'll see how far they get in their young season upcoming here. But, Steve-O, the excitement's there for fall sports again all around Beaver Nation. We've got a very, very fast football team being put on the field this year. The question is the size part of it now. We lose a lot up front with the offensive and defensive lines. Somebody's got to go in and fill them gaps, but it's speed is the theme of this year's team, and we're looking for some of that explosiveness to see it on display here today.
Yeah, a lot of athleticism out there for sure, and like you said, a lot of speed, and we covered that in our podcast last weekend, Deej Peeps, so go check that out. There's a helicopter flying by. That's a sign of things to come. I can't get a shot on it. Camera hit the window, but yeah, that's fun. I like the helicopters. That's just an added touch.
Yeah. Those are military helicopters.
Yeah, they sure are, and I can't get a shot on it, unfortunately. But I think that's a sign that we're back, Scott. We're ready. We're ready to go here.
So yeah, I wasn't expecting a flyover today by any means, but that was.
They did it just for us. Corry football scrimmage. That's what I'm talking about.
That's unique. For sure. You see, if we would have had you on the field camera.
I know, we would have nailed it.
You would have nailed it.
Let's blame Jack for not being here. Or Dewey. One of the two.
Well, one's in Philly. The other one's in Canada somewhere. And, well, they're missing out on a great day of scrimmage action here. So we welcome in the Eisenhower Knights today. And this is not going to be your typical broadcast. We're going to be talking a lot about the upcoming season. We're going to be watching the Corry Beavers and Knights scrimmage each other as the officials are now on the field. And we're going to take a look at these two teams. And, you know, for the Beavers coming in, they're coming off of a three-way tie region championship from last year. That massive kick heard around District 10 against Fort LaBeouf last year before they lost to Hickory. But it was an exciting year last year. There's a lot of missing pieces, Steve, coming into what's your take on this team this year so far?
Like you just said, a lot of pieces, they got to replace them, right? Someone's got to step up and fill that position. So some of those positions, most of them really, a lot of big shoes to fill. And I don't think any one person's going to fill all those spots, right? It's going to be it's got to be a team effort. Everybody's kind of got to rally around each other and step up and work hard for each other. But I'm excited to see how this team performs this year and today, especially in the scrimmage, get a little sneak peek at things, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and I think they're ready. It's just, how everybody meshes together and gels.
And, all eyes right out of the gate are going to be on QB1 this year.
Yes, Lucas Baker.
Baker is stepping in. They call him Pookie, and we learned that last week. Last Saturday, we had Coach Goodwill and some of his staff in for the podcast last week. And, it's a lot of pressure for him to come in. It's his senior year. He didn't get that luxury of starting all 4 years. But what we've seen of him so far, he's dropping the ball right in the basket. He's got a nice arm on him. The question with Lucas Baker is the ability to run and scramble when need be. He's more of a pocket-style passer.
Right.
He's a Steelers fan, Ben Roethlisberger fan. You know what I mean? He likes to – I would say he would like to model his game after that. Tall kid.
Yeah, he's big.
He can sling
he's tall,
it.
Yeah.
The question is he going to be accurate with it? Is he going to be able to hit them tight passes when need be? So it's a whole new look, and it starts with that numero uno position behind center. The quarterback is probably – ain't no probably about it. It's the most important position on the team.
Yeah, it's a general out there, right? And we've seen him before. He's had big moments. He stepped up in that Fort LaBeouf game last year, brought him all the way down to the 1 yard line at the end of that game. Unfortunately, they couldn't punch it in, but he stepped in a big spot. That's a lot of pressure, at home on a Friday night, down a score, a chance to win it, and you lead the team right down the field. So you know he can do it, and that's a good Fort LaBeouf team that they played too. It wasn't like it was an easy opponent that they did it against. So
yeah, and it, like any typical Fort LaBeouf game, it rained.
Yeah,
somehow they
did.
have that effect. Anytime we play Fort LaBeouf, it rains. So, but yeah, it's they're trying to get them to cut the music up top. as the scrimmage is about to get underway here. Throughout today, Steve will not only be talking, Corry football, but our sports schedule. We've got some new sponsors we're going to introduce, along with our faithful sponsors, of course. I think we're at 43 or 44 again this year. Everybody loved what we did last year. They loved the new upgrades with the cameras. They loved all the new splashes of graphics and stuff that we were able to provide this year. We're adding sideline reporting.
Yep.
And that's going to be a nice, neat feature. And you're going to head that up along with your on-field camera work. So I hope you've got your investigative journalism cap on, ready to go.
Well, I've always been told I have a face made for radio, but, it'll be fine. We'll make it work. Yeah.
We'll put
We're going to have fun.
next to you, and you'll look beautiful.
Perfect. Love it.
So as we're getting ready to go here, so in a scrimmage like this, I guess the goals are to work on what you need to work on. But I think today it's important for this Beaver team to find their identity getting into next week, headed to Titusville on the road. 3 straight road games out of the gate. This is going to be a tough first half schedule for the Beavers on the road.
Yeah, it definitely will be. I think, 4 out of the first 5 games are on the road, so they've definitely – kind of tough start to the season in that regard. But, yeah, Coach Goodwill told us last Saturday that, not really going to see all the wrinkles today, right, as they don't want to show too much. No team really does in a scrimmage. But, yeah, I think today's a good kind of a barometer for where you're at, what needs to be worked on next season leading into week 1. So I think we'll get a good showing of that today.
Well, we want to welcome all of Beaver Nation and all of our friends over in Eisenhower for tuning in today. For those who can't make it this morning, glad to have you aboard. And if you're watching, just leave us a message on our Facebook page. Tell us where you're watching from. Snap a picture, throw it up on your screen, what you're watching on. Everybody likes, typically we get a lot of pictures of people watching in their living room on their big screen TVs through the Boxcast app. And we introduced YouTube last year, and that's really shot out of a rocket. So we hope people are enjoying every platform that we're using. We're trying to work on some OTT stuff. It's not going to be ready this year, but that is a direction we are wanting to go. And,
I'm going to stop you right there. You say OTT, like a lot of people are going to understand what that is, and I don't think that's the case.
It's our own streaming. Basically what it is, it's like our own Deej Experience app on Roku, Apple TV, all that. So you don't have to go through all the Boxcasts and all that. You just go to our app.
Make it easier, right?
Make it easy.
Yeah, that's the goal.
The goal is to make it easy and accessible so everybody can watch. And we're going to work on doing some other schools this year as well. Try to get out and branch out and maybe do an extra game of the week. We've got one lined up already. We tried to get the McDowell and prep game, but unfortunately McDowell said they have other options of streaming that game that they were using. So that's not going to be a go zone. And I figured with us being on Thursday, it frees up our Friday night.
Yep.
And if we wanted to, there's Saturday night games too that week, so we could have a triple header week.
Let's get after it. Yeah. That's the week Corry plays Northeast on Thursday.
Yes, Corry will play Northeast on Thursday
at home, I believe too.
We're waiting to hear back, but we may cover the Fairview versus Fort LaBeouf game that Friday night, and then I think Seneca plays somebody. Maybe it's Union City on that Saturday. I can't remember. But we're gonna wing it this year with some extra stuff. With not being tied down to 3 streams, we're opening up some options to possibly go do some key volleyball matches or key football games. But our focus is going to be right here in Corry first and foremost, and that's where we're going to stay. And you can watch all the action live on DeejExperience.com, on our YouTube page, and the TV streaming apps. And that's going to be fun. And we got a lot going on, and, we got home soccer games.
Yep.
You and Dewey will head that up with Jack, and we've got middle school football. We'll be doing those games again this year. And rec football.
Rec football, yeah.
We got a lot of football going on, and it's a busy part of the year. And then when we get to winter, I have someone in cahoots. We may be doing a swimming meet or two. We'll have to see about that, but that's part of the plan.
Yep.
And, of course, we'll have your boys and girls basketball team, and Captain Grapple will be back at it again for wrestling. And then any home track meet, we'll be doing home track meets as well, and hopefully with a full crew this time and not just two of us.
Just two, yeah.
But yeah, we've got a lot planned. D-Chiefs podcast this year, we're going to hopefully feature more of the athletes, get more of the athletes in, as we're going to have a kickoff here for scrimmage. I don't believe this is something we've seen in the past. Usually they get out here and they run a certain amount of plays. So
Yeah, well, to tell you the truth, I've never actually been to a scrimmage for a high school. But here we go. And we don't have jersey numbers really for Corry, so we're just kind of
we don't have any jerseys or
we don't
nothing.
have a roster for Eisenhower, obviously.
So we're just going to be kind of calling. There's a nice kickoff there. It's going to be fielded down at about the 14 and no returns.
Yeah, that makes sense. Just no contact there on those.
And that could be something, hey, we need to find a kicker.
Yeah.
So we need to work a couple kickers in and work on kickoffs and whatnot. So, but yeah, and there was a few kicking options. I remember one name in specific because I was thinking soccer player, and Gavin Kent came up, and I'm like, Gavin could be that guy. But it takes a lot of work to put that ball between the yellow posts. It's not as easy as people make it out to be.
No, it's definitely not. Yeah, I mean, you see kickers miss kicks all the time, like in the NFL too, right? I mean,
and then you see some who make it from 70 yards out.
How is that possible?
Did you see
that?
I
did see that.
Like, are you kidding me?
I don't understand how you could even humanly do that.
But here we go, as the Beavers are lined up on D here. As the snap comes in and the ball was slipped out, now in trouble, and the Beavers stack him up in the backfield. And that's going to be a nice loss on the play there. There are no yardsticks, so.
Lost about 5 or so.
Just going to be a nice little look in this year. The scoreboard's just up for visual purposes. They're not running a scoreboard today. So we'll just kind of have it up there for looks, and sounds like somebody's moving in upstairs.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on up there.
Trying to get comfortable or something, but.
Bring a man in motion here to the far side, and they'll swing it out to the near side, and it's bobbled, and the contact is there, and the pass is on the ground. So good pressure there by the Beavers.
So you take a look, and Eisenhower, a couple bobbles with the ball there early. So if you're coach for Eisenhower, that's something you'll identify and you want to get cleaned up ASAP.
Right.
And for the Beavers, you kind of want them not to do that because you want to see your guys pursue a little bit.
Right.
If there's anything the Beavers have struggled with in the past, it's containing plays when they get to the outside. Last year, you knew if you run up the middle, you were safe. They were going to clog that up, but we'll see what happens here on this play is 3 receivers stacked to the short side up top. Here comes a deep ball, and it's just overthrown. And I mean that was a pretty looking pass right over top of the defender, but just out of the reach of his receiver out there. So.
And I don't even know if it was under overthrown. I think the receiver kind of slowed down for a split second, and which is just enough to be out of his fingertips.
I forget you're the receiver expert.
Well, I wouldn't say that, but.
It's fun having somebody new to pick on up here. Usually Dewey gets all my fire.
Well, let's give Scotty a headset, and we can pick on him instead. How's that sound?
Scotty D running camera right now, waiting for the boss to get here. As the run comes up the middle there, the Beavers are going to pile up there. But this was one of the things you take a look at, and you think these guys look smaller than what you're used to seeing up there. And we'll keep an eye on that early this year to find out if the offense and defensive lines are kind of the anchor of the team, right?
Right.
And
it all starts up front.
If you can't do your job up front, it's going to make it hard for the rest of your team.
It'll make for some long nights, that's for sure. And that's another thing right there is the discipline on that defensive line and those hard counts with the quarterback. Drew an offsides there, I believe.
Get there. First corner bar and grill flag of the year.
First one. I guess that was actually a false start. Must be they're backing up. So must be they probably run 10 plays or so, and then we'll probably switch, maybe simulate a punt, and then switch offense and defense.
I believe it's 10 plays. I'm not sure. Nice little throw there, and that one incomplete, but was trying to get out of harm's way as Corry brought the pressure there.
He did a nice job of stepping up in the pocket and keeping his poise and making a throw. It's just off the fingertips of the receiver.
So we take a look at the schedule. Titusville week 1 on Friday night on the road. And that is going to be a question mark because we're not sure what Titusville has. They lost a lot last year. So as the snap comes, play action, bootleg out here to the near side. They kind of get a trip up, and now they get a host of black jerseys on it. And making the tackle, and a helmet popped off. And one of the things is today, Steve, is you go through heat acclimation week.
Right.
It's a nice, cool 79 degrees today, but the humidity is going to peak around 78%. Hydration, especially this part of the year, is key.
Yeah, I would expect to, maybe not today, but especially week 1, a lot of cramping probably from various teams throughout the district. I don't really care how much you practice. It's never going to really simulate a game until you actually play a game.
Tight shotgun set here, and we got a whistle. And
not sure. Unless the official saw something with him or something about. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure, Scott.
I don't know if they spotted blood or something. But he keeps reaching down, checking his knee. So we'll see here as rolling out here to the right side, looking for somewhere to throw the ball. Heaves it deep, and that ball is nearly intercepted. Great coverage from the Corry defense. And, boy, we've seen a lot of that last year. Keaton Forcina leading the way with 6 picks, but this defense last year was a ball-hawking machine, and hopefully we get to see a continuation of that this year. That was one of the biggest strengths of Corry was their defensive backfield last year.
I think they're going to be pretty solid again in the defensive backfield as well.
And actually, it was from the linebackers back. I mean, how many picks did Mason Savitz come away with as well? So if the Beavers can keep handling that trend and pair that with a lot of speed on offense, that'll be helpful for this year for sure. Snap comes, handoff, and it's going to be a keeper up the middle, like a little read option there. Corey's able to cut it down. And some mass substitutions here, so we'll see what the game plan is.
I think the Beavers will have a lot of depth this year, from what it sounds like, what it looks like on the sideline too. Definitely a lot of bodies down there. So that'll definitely help, staying fresh.
Oh, and there is another false start against the Eisenhower Knights.
And their corner bar grill flag.
All right, everybody behave yourselves. The boss is here.
Boss is here. With donuts, I think.
Yes.
Yes.
You just made Steve's day. Now here's the handoff, and big hit there. That is a UTEG's body shop collision right there. What a nice little wrap-up tackle that was. Kind of stuck him.
Yeah, running back got through the second level there, or got to the second level and just laid the hit stick on him. I've been playing a lot of college football this week.
The old hit stick.
Yep.
Here's the snap. Quick screen out here, and it's
dropped.
fumbled. And the Beavers pick it up.
Definitely would have been a scoop and score, but blown dead here in the scrimmage.
And I think one of the coaches down there was yelling because he just scooped it up and stopped, and the coach is telling him, get to the end zone.
Yeah, I heard.
You didn't hear the whistle.
Right.
Get to the end zone.
Keep moving.
So looks like we got a little break here. So we'll take a break here on the Deej Experience Sports Stream. We'll be back, and I believe the Beavers offense getting ready to take the field. We'll be back right after this.
Hey guys, it's Jason from Mon's Merch. And if you're like me, you like to see your name on a lot of things. Whether it be on some cups, maybe even some hats. We can even do earmuffs. We can do socks. Cutting boards? Yeah, we can do that too. Knives, please be careful. Ties? Even shoes. So if you have a club, if you have a business, you're at a sporting event, if you're just wanting to see yourself somewhere, stop on down to Mon's Merch and see me. Because not only can we give you customized clothing, but customized merchandising. And by the way, did you know that we do awards? Because I took first place in my own tournament someplace, but I was really good at it. Stop on down, see me. Jason, Mon's Merch, right in the center of Corry. Good luck, Corry Beavers.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream, and welcome aboard Mon's Merch. Coming in here as a sponsor for this year, Jason Mon. He does all of our shirt work, all of our trophy work. He's a really fun guy to be around, as you can tell from the ad there. He's a really great guy, and he's going to be a great sponsor now here on the Deej Experience Sports Stream.
Yeah, a lot of energy in that ad. I like that.
He's
a lot
an
of
energetic
enthusiasm.
guy, yeah. So we'll get through some of our other new sponsors here, but again, we have a host of them again this year, and it's great to have as the Knights here getting ready to kick it off. And it's fielded. And they're going to start there. So, again, getting the kicker some work here. No returns, really. But now this is where all eyes are peeled now, right?
Yes.
Lucas Baker will take his first snaps here. And, for me, what I want to see as a fan of the Corry Beavers is I want to see all this speed come about that we've been hearing about all off season, right? You have Blake Cook, Keaton Forcina, Dion Kennedy, Connor Sterling. You want to see these guys get the ball in space and really see the speed that we've been hearing about.
Yeah, so we'll have to see what they show here today and what all they unveil for us. But
a little different set here as they give up the middle, and here comes Kennedy, I believe.
Yeah, it looks like him. Looks like that's how he runs, kind of just,
He's very shifty.
Yeah, and he's strong, too. He'll
he
run
reminds
over
me
a
of?
guy.
He
Maurice
reminds me
Jones
of
Drew.
No.
Ah, dang it. You said that the other day.
No, that's Feliciano.
That's right.
He's
yeah,
a tank.
Yeah, you said that.
But just that Thurman Thomas style of running. He's able to power through when he needs to, but he is shifty.
Little before my day, but I think I've seen some highlights.
Oh, my. Oh, you don't know what you've been missing.
Nope.
You'll have to Google it. Just spend the whole day And YouTube, Thurman Thomas.
Spend all 8 hours
number
on Thurman
34.
Thomas.
We got whistles here. Not sure what this is about. So Beavers running twins up top, single receiver to the near side, and now they shift it. Baker wheels this out. It's Kennedy in the backfield again. Nice little swing pass there. Boy, you see that speed get outside. And what I'm seeing early with these quick hitters is a lot of field possession, time-consuming drives maybe coming this year.
Yeah, it could be. And, I don't know if they're going to huddle this year. I know Coach talked about that last weekend on the podcast. And I know he doesn't really like to huddle too much, so it'll be kind of interesting to see how they play that. But you can still burn time not huddling. You just line up and stand there. But
yeah, we're going to have twins in the backfield now. As the snap's taken, back to pass. Now rolling out, wide open. And another nice little 5-yard gain there.
Yeah, if you pick up 4 or 5 yards every play, it's kind of unstoppable, right? It's not flashy, but that's like the old triple option wishbone, pick up 3-4 yards every run. Same idea, just you're swinging it out for a pass instead.
But at some point, teams are going to pile up on that, right?
Yeah.
So now you got to see what you can do over the top.
Right.
So eventually, I think you would see. Maybe if Eisenhower creeps up here a little bit, maybe you'll get to see a downfield attack. Here's a snap, give up the middle. Spinning off, shifty, getting pushed forward and all the way up across the Casey's Express 50-yard line there. And they'll get up to the 45-yard line.
So if today's any indication of how the season's going to go, it's going to be a lot of Dion Kennedy. You're going to feature him a lot. Also, one thing I'm noticing too, Scott, is a lot of pre-snap motion from the Beavers. They're lining up, they're kind of shifting, so I like that too. Another wrinkle for teams to kind of have to figure out.
Twins top side here.
So
now another shift. Yep. A shift there. Twins to the bottom now.
Oh, that's a nice pull.
Keep up the middle, picking his way through, and
that was a great read by Baker to pull the ball out of his gut there and keep it.
And we got a corner bar and grill flag on the field.
It's going to be a personal foul against Eisenhower.
So they're going to march them all the way up to the 25-yard line. They'll spot it at the 24, just outside the Rossbacher red zone.
Knocking on that door.
Single back in the backfield here. Twins to the bottom side. Turn to give. Kennedy up the middle. Not sure if it's Kennedy or Sterling. Looks like Dion. So it'll be a lot easier when they put the numbers on.
Yeah, no doubt.
But, yeah, I mean, methodical offense on this first drive in the scrimmage here, just right up the field. Helped out by an Eisenhower personal foul, and Corry marching their way.
And I think the best part, probably the thing that coaches will probably be the happiest about, is everything's been clean so far. No false starts, no issues with the shifts pre-snap.
There's another
everybody's
shift.
got to get set here before they snap it, and they are.
Trips top side. Back to pass, looking downfield. Here's a shot downfield, wide open, and the catch is made. And that'll be a Corry custom machine touchdown for the Beavers. Doing something easy on that play.
Well, there you go. There's your shot play. Kind of, lulled up the defense a little bit, and the receiver got behind the defensive back, and that was a good ball by Baker. Laid it right in there towards the back of the end zone. What made it look easy.
So a good showing on the first drive here in this scrimmage for Corry. Right down the field, Steve. They showed that little dart screen outside. Baker was able to run up the middle on the one play, and they see the shot there for the touchdown. And now it looks like they're just going to huddle up, and they're going to come back the other way now.
Yeah, I guess they haven't reached their quota of plays probably, right? I wasn't counting. I don't know how many they ran. But. Here's Baker. Keeps this one up the middle. Picks up a few on that play.
Help yourselves. We got none. It's a fresh box. Mr. Jonkus up here, Mr. Goodsell. Yeah, you don't get if you don't ask. I asked. So, Steve-O, your point on with this whole shifting pre-snap shifts, and it'll be interesting if that translates over. Here comes that little bit of speed, breaking the outside and getting bulldogged from behind there, but a big chunk play for the Beavers. It's a good, 30 yards?
Close to it, yeah. Just shy of the KC Express 50-yard line.
So, but yeah, to being able to do all that shift in motion and whatnot before the play, if that translates over where it's not drawing a lot of the yellow hanky, you can really mix up your plays.
Yeah, because it makes the defense adjust at the last moment. You're coming up, you're lining up, and then you're shifting everything, right? So everybody's got to adjust to it.
Snap. Dropping back deep, looking downfield. Now it's going to take off and run up the middle across the Casey's Express 50 to the 45. And that's what you want to see.
I like that.
Smart decisions. Nothing's open. Don't force it. Tuck it and run. Pick up 5 yards. You'll live to play another down.
Well, I especially like the slide at the end there. Protect yourself, right? Especially in a scrimmage game. No reason to take a shot on a play like that.
Now it looks like we're going to flip the field and go back on defense, so we'll take a break. We'll be back. It's the 2025 Corry football scrimmage on the Deej Experience Sports Stream.
There'll be a lot of things that didn't get accomplished if it wasn't for Corry Community Foundation. They've just really been a driver behind improving the community.
3 of the organizations that I'm heavily involved with get assistance along with grants from the Corry Community Foundation.
Organizations know that they are backed up, that they have somewhere to go if necessary for their funds.
You don't have to be a millionaire. You can leave a couple $100, you can leave a couple $1,000, you can leave whatever. When everybody pulls together, it makes a big difference.
Your money is long going to outlive you for the benefit and the good of the community. So by going through the Corry Community Foundation, it will ensure that our money gets put in the places we care about here within Corry.
this is Bob Brown from Corry Snap Fitness, the largest gym in the Tri-County area. Hey, summer is right around the corner, and we've got to start being serious about our fitness goals. We have a huge amount of areas for you to work on. We have great functional area where you can do CrossFit. We have stacks where you can do cable workouts. We have free weights. We have a lot of dumbbells and barbells that you can use, and those are the different areas that you can work. We have a huge amount of cardio. So whatever your preference is, we have personal trainers here that are running some great specials that you can specialize and use a trainer to meet your fitness goals. So come on down to Corry Snap Fitness. Give us a call here, 814-462-2455, and let's get you back on track for your fitness goals for the summer. Thanks. Have a great day.
Well, welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. We're live from Sheen Field. It's the 2025 Corry football scrimmage, as have welcomed in the Eisenhower Knights, and it'll be interesting to see if the Knights can clean up a few of the mistakes they had on their first possession. A couple bobbles with the ball and turnover. Almost happened there on a couple of them, and so the penalties and the loose ball has been an issue. We'll see if the Knights can clean it up and get some offense going here. As Beavers have it teed up, there'll be no return. They'll just kick off and then field the kick and then set up. As this one hits and it rolls out of play, and that'll be a corner bar girl flag, and they'll bring it out to the 35, I believe. See where they spot it. As the Beavers coming off of that three-way tie for the region last year. With all the losses and stuff, we've heard a lot of speed, and we've seen on that last drive being able to flare it out. The running backs making plays, but the thing that really pops off on that first Beaver drive is that touch pass to the corner of the end zone. Right in the breadbasket, and a good-looking opening drive here for Corry. So as Beavers get ready to get back on D here, Eisenhower will line it up. They're going to put it right on the 20. And here we go. Man comes in motion, and it's a keep. Coming to the near side, and Corry trying to wrap them up, and they do so. Pick up a maybe one on the play. See if waiting to see if Eisenhower attempts to throw downfield or not. We've not really seen that attempt here today. Maybe once so far, and that pass was nearly intercepted. But it looks like we Twins up top. Man comes in motion now to make it trips to the bottom side, and it's going to be another option. Keep up the middle. And maybe a pickup of another yard. They're out at the 22, maybe the 23 here. As that defense is doing a good job staying home. Ball pursuit, reading and recognizing the play. Well, looks pretty solid thus far for the Beavers. So coming up here, this week we'll start regular season play for the Beavers, as they will have first road game against the Rockets. The Beavers volleyball squad will have a scrimmage on Tuesday, and heavy under pressure here and having to sidearm that out of the way, and it falls incomplete. Good pursuit, good pressure here shown from Corry. Really forcing the issue with a quarterback here to get out of harm's way and get rid of that football. Back to pass, looking. Here's the throw, caught. Across the 30 out to the 35-yard line. Close to it at least. Nice play there from the Eisenhower offense. Back to pass here, under pressure, throwing it deep. That ball's caught, bobbled, and recaught. What a great concentration catch there for the Eisenhower Knights. Big play all the way up to the 41-yard line. Got in behind the Corry defense there. See how the Beaver defense reacts here. Snap comes, toss play to the top side. Good pursuit, good stick. Head right into the chest and driven back for a loss. Nice play there for Corry defense. Here comes a run here to the near side, up over the 40. Corry stacks him up again and driven backwards. Good pursuit here from the Beaver D. We'll just use that one. Give up the middle. Tackled immediately, trying to do a little trickery there, and nothing doing for the Knights. Got a flag on the play, corner Barn Grove flag going deep downfield, in behind the Beaver defense, right in the hands, and he can't hang on to it. That was a pretty pass, dropped it right in the bucket, and in and out of the hands it goes. And we'll see what the flag is about. But that's twice now the Knights have been able to get in behind the Beaver defense. And really give perhaps the Corry coaching staff something to look at here. And again, that's what the scrimmage is all about. You want to identify some problems early here. Make sure you're running offense properly. So far, the Beavers offense has been clicking, but last couple plays here have been dangerous for this defense. When Eisenhower's had time to throw it, they're going to line up under center in the eye here. They'll shift now, and that's going to be two guys moving at the same time, and one of them jumping, and it'll be a false start. Corner bar and grill flag, and this has been kind of the theme for Eisenhower, and they've not been really to get any momentum going because of it. As soon as they start hitting a couple plays, it seems like that yellow hanky comes out flying and squelches any momentum they're gaining. And that one's driven in the backfield on a little toss play there. Good job by the Hogs up front. So we're going to get a commercial or two in here. We'll take a break, and we're going to go mic silent for just a few. We'll be back on the DJ Experience Sports Stream. You're watching the Beavers scrimmage live at DJExperience.com on YouTube and the TV streaming apps. Cafaro's Custom Butchering is a family-owned business located in Sugar Grove, PA. Established in 1959, Cafaro strives to meet all your butchering and meat processing needs. With a combined 55 years of meat cutting experience, Cafaro's crew provides the complete butchering experience in their fully inspected USDA facility. From hauling your animals, walking you through the ordering process with personalized cutting instructions, to processing, packaging, and freezing, Cafaro's does it all. Don't raise your own animals? Cafaro's can provide you with locally sourced beef and pork. Check out their retail freezer trade, ground beef and steaks, pork sausage, bacon, chops, and chicken. Look them up on their Facebook page at Cafaro's Custom Butchering LLC for weekly specials, or for more information, give them a call at 814-489-7844.
All right, sorry about that. We're back, folks. Working on a couple of little issues here, but we're all good to go now. Corry did not score in that last drive. It kind of fizzled out midway through the drive. It got past the KC Express 50-yard line and kind of fizzled out there. So it'll be Eisenhower's ball. They'll line it up just shy of the 30-yard line out here in the gun. A couple tight ends in on the line. Actually, he's under center. He drops the snap and he falls on it. And that's been kind of an issue for them here so far today, is a couple of bobbled snaps. A couple balls been put on the turf. I don't think they really lost any of the fumbles, but that's something to clean up for Eisenhower going forward. They'll go under center again here in the I formation. A lot of Beavers in the box here on defense. Toss play to the left side. It's going to get whistled dead. It'll be a false start. Another corner bar and girl flag. Been a handful of those here today for Eisenhower, so again, that's another thing to clean up for them. Don't believe the Beavers have had a flag thrown on them yet, so it's been good, clean football from them.
Well, as they keep rolling along here, Steve, you know, one of these days I'm going to plan properly.
Are you?
And we're going to have enough microphones for everything.
Well, I'm not going to hold my breath. Let's just say that.
Well, you know, that just means I got to order more, you know. We don't like ordering things in our house. The boss doesn't like it.
Well, somebody's got to keep you in check, or else you'd be hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt.
I would.
Ordering stuff.
But
so
it would be for the benefit of Corry, so it'd be okay. I'd be all right with it. So as the Beavers line up here on D, looking to combat this Eisenhower offense. Really, you know, Eisenhower's had a couple nice plays, Steve, but it's been the flags and the bobbles and the miscues that really made it tough. Here comes a end around.
Nice job of tripping them up.
Little end around from the end receiver there. And I like the look of that play because it gets everybody going the one way and you come back on the opposite side. But everybody wearing that black shirt was Johnny on the spot for it.
Yeah, it's a good play for whoever that was out at corner. Just tripped him up enough, and he did a good job of turning it back inside, too, and not letting him get the edge.
More substitutions in and out. You're going to see a lot of that this year with Coach Goodwill. Pardon me. Just talked to Coach Goodsell, but Coach Goodwill was talking about in the podcast how you know, it's a luxury to have that depth on the roster where you can sub in and out frequently to keep your guys fresh. And they're going to stack up Eisenhower in the backfield again.
Yeah, the Beavers definitely have a lot of bodies. I was looking over at Eisenhower before the game started. I think they only have 20 kids here today. So, like you said, that depth, you know, Beavers probably have, what, in the 30s, mid-30s or 40s? I don't know if Coach told us how many kids they had, but
I want to say 43 maybe.
Yeah, it was somewhere around there. Definitely good amount of guys coming out to the team.
Eisenhower's going to line up here in the I formation, under center. Turn, toss play, top side of the field. A lot of room out there. Trying to cut it inside, breaks a tackle, and he is off to the races. And he's going to get dragged down from behind. Great hustle. But that was a monster gain, and that's what we talked about earlier, Steve. If there's one bugaboo the Beavers have had, it's containing the outside run when they get out that linebacker box. But hold everything.
Yeah, they got a couple of hankies on the field.
Corner bar grill flag on the field.
See about 3 of them. So there could be a reason that one didn't quite get contained on the outside, but
maybe.
I think even if there wasn't that flag, I do believe that was going to be a nice pickup.
And it is coming all the way back.
That's the things you got to clean up if you're Eisenhower. That's 5, 6, 7 penalties for them so far today.
I'll see if you would have had the Dewey Herd whiteboard.
I know. It's probably in Canada with him.
He's going to come back and be like, A.
Could you
We're
imagine?
Gonna laugh at him.
Could you imagine if he started doing that?
He might be watching, actually. I don't know.
With him? Probably.
I don't know. Well, we wish Dewey a safe travel back. We're going to need you, buddy, come Friday night.
Yeah.
High school sports getting underway. So it's such an exciting time of year. As a little play action pass here, a little flip out and off target.
Yeah. Throwing on the run, throwing a nice hard pass like that, sometimes you can kind of pull it a little bit inside. And yeah, an exciting time of year, not just for sports. The kids are going back to school in general. Everybody gets to be back with their friends and meet new people, new teachers, and that kind of stuff. Just fun in general.
I never liked school.
Not surprised?
I was the oddball.
Not surprised?
I was the picked on kid.
Not surprised.
Yeah, not surprised. That's probably why that way I am now. But it's always just a chance to get to meet freshmen coming in, too, playing these sports, right? Now you get to kind of guide them along the way with simple things. There's a nice play to the outside again, Eisenhower. Nice big hit there. But shook it off and picked up a couple extra yards. And this is the thing, I see with Eisenhower's. They've got sparks there. They can't get any momentum going because it's either a bobbling of the ball or miscommunication or a flag being thrown, and it's kind of holding them back. So,
yeah, keep stepping on their own foot.
But the Beavers are going to have plenty to work on themselves, especially – there's been a few times where Eisenhower's gotten behind them on defense or got to the outside on them and was able to get a big play or should have gotten a big play off.
Right.
As they'll line up here in the I formation. Here's a turn give straight up the middle, picking his way through and bowling over, and they're going to get up to the Casey's Express 50-yard line. And I do not see any flags on this play, so that play will stand. As Eisenhower will huddle up there, so another big chunk. This one up the middle.
Yeah, right up the middle, right through that interior defensive line. And it's kind of a challenge for Eisenhower as well, right? You think about it, because they combined with Youngsville, I believe, for this year. So a lot of new guys on that football team, and they got to gel together, right? I know they've had, summer camp and heat week and stuff, but it's going to take time for everybody to gel together.
Toss play near side, cuts it back up to the middle, and he gets hit there.
Got airborne there for a second.
I think he tried to hurdle or something, and he got picked off in midair and said, nope. Driven down to the ground.
Looks like we're going to switch it up here, Scott.
Well, we will switch it up. We'll take a break, and let's check out one of our new sponsors. Did we do Casey's Express yet? Let's check it out. Casey's Express. We'll be back right after this. Located at 130 North Center Street, Casey's Express has all your favorite tasty treats. From fresh burgers right off the grill made to your liking to their famous wood-fired pizzas, Casey's is your hometown spot for all your good eats. But more importantly, they've got them super delicious cold treats too. Ice cream of all kinds, including your favorite sundaes and milkshakes to that birthday ice cream cake, Casey's has it all. Don't have time to stop? Order online at www.caseysexpresstogo.com. Casey's Express, it's so good.
Welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Someone's got his mouth full of a donut at the moment.
Yeah,
but
Breakfast of Champions.
Yeah.
It's actually a honey cruller.
What is the difference?
It's. I'm just saying what kind of donut it is.
Oh. How'd you know that's what it's called?
Because I used to be a maker of donuts.
Were you?
Way back in the day. Before my time in Corry.
Oh.
I was a DJ / manager at a place I will not say on the stream back in Bradford, PA. But we made donuts there. And these are my favorite. And they are honey crullers.
Okay. A little bit of history there. I didn't know that.
There's a lot about me you don't know.
Yeah, let's not go there.
I agree with Lisa. Let's not find out whatever those things are.
Well, I believe maybe this might be JV's.
I don't think I saw Baker out there. I don't see a
Baker's
big
not
tall
there.
guy.
I think they're all right here on the sideline, so I'm thinking this may be backups or JV's here.
Yeah, I'm not sure who that is in that quarterback at the moment. I don't know if you can tell or not, but
Maybe Meredith. It's so hard to tell without jersey numbers on. As under pressure rolling out here, he's going to tuck and keep it. He's got a little bit of a lane here and puts his head down and whistles go off. He's going to get out to close to the 40. Well, they're going to spot him back at the 37. Now, you see, if Dewey was here, it'd be arguing inches and,
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking at the yard markers. Well, guess what, Mr. Hurd? There are no yard markers today, so good luck with that. Beavers are going to line it up here. Shotgun. Here's the turn and the give. Run up the middle, a little bit of a hole. Gets through, 50, 45, 40, and finally ridden down at about the 32, 33-yard line. Big run right up the middle there.
Got a good push from the O-line and saw some green.
So I made the comment last week on the podcast, Steve, about my disdain for running out of the shotgun.
Yep, you did.
And what Coach Goodwill say?
You're going to have to get over it.
You're going to have to get over it. I was a wing T guy growing up.
Old school.
Old school. It just shows my age, I guess. But big run there, and they go again. Shotgun, and this time driven down, maybe a loss of 2 on the play. And that right there is the example why I don't like running out of the shotgun. But,
well.
Coach Goodwill says you're going to have to get over it. What a treat that was to have Coach Goodwill and Travis Carey and Paul Carney up there with us there for the podcast last week. A lot of good information.
Yeah.
About what to expect from the team this year. And every year we it always seems like we say, you know, how are you going to fill the senior shoes? But these coaches in all sports, really, they do a good job of adjusting around the talent they have.
Right, and he talked about that a little bit. I like that. I like coaches that are willing to be flexible like that and not the kind of coaches like, hey, this is my system, this is what we do, this is how we're going to do it. I think it's much better to be able to adapt to what you have rather than trying to force what your system onto your players.
Nice little run to the outside there. And again, it's you're not going to see everything today. But from what I've seen so far, it's not going to be that big flashy play downfield that we've seen a lot last year, right?
Right.
This is more of a controlled offense. Hey, let's get 5-10 yards at a time and not 30 or 40 at a time.
Right.
And it's been
as long as you're consistent with it.
Methodically working.
Yeah. Consistency is key. Here's a nice pass right to the flat.
Oh, right on the button and unable to haul that one in. It's a nice throw. Hit him right in the hands. Those are ones you got to catch.
Yeah, kind of get excited about turning upfield. I know how that feels. I've done that a time or two.
Yep, causing interceptions and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen it.
Yeah, I've seen it too. I watched the replay a bunch.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
The Beavers break huddle here. Twins to the bottom side, single receiver up top. Sidecar to the left. And a whistle.
I think too many on the line, maybe. Someone's got to, or not on the line. I'm not sure. I think the tight end over there on the far side was on the line. He's got to be off.
Back to pass, looking downfield, and that ball is swatted, and that's going to be a turnover.
Yeah, it was definitely a fumble. Got hit as he was throwing it.
Well, Steve, let's run down our sponsor list real quick for the year, as we're still trying to get the final list developed here, but we want to thank Box It and Lock It, our pregame show sponsor. We want to thank Snap Fitness back for our 3 steps to success this year. It'll still be the J. Gill Plumbing and Heating starting lineups, the Corry Higher Ed Spotlight Player of the Game, and new on this time for our weather report is going to be Harvest Community Church, a new sponsor on board here this year. Thank you to Pastor Cam, and of course we do all the live streaming now for Harvest Community Church on Sundays, so feel free to tune in and watch, or better yet, show up. Sunday service, always a good time. We want to thank Gladiator Law, Delbert Liller, back this year full-time, and they will be the sponsor of the national anthem this year. Fox Family Insurance opening kickoff, and of course our favorites, as this one's broken to the outside.
Yeah, it's going to be an illegal shift on that play. 2 men in motion at the same time. Not everyone got set. So
corner barn grill flag. Our favorite scoreboard sponsor of all time, always been, probably always will be, the Corry Federal Credit Union. New on board this year is the field cam and court cam will be brought to you by Elwood National Forge. 50-yard line and mid-court or net will be brought to you by Casey's Express. And, of course, we have our faithful instant replay sponsor, Dynasty Construction Unlimited. First quarter sponsor this year will be J.H. Napa Auto Parts. Second quarter will be brought to you by Epiphany's Emporium. Humes Ford halftime report will be back this year. Cafaro's Custom Butchering third quarter in football, but it will be the Cafaro's Kill in volleyball.
Okay, I like that.
And Lifted Health, Rich Galinsky on board for the whole year this year. They will be the third set in volleyball and the sack in football. So they kind of flipped there with Cafaro's. The fourth quarter will be brought to you by K&E Surveyors. And we'll get to some more after this play here. The Beavers shifting, man in motion coming to the near side. Twins up top, single receiver to the bottom. Twins in the backfield. Snap comes in. Looking, and he's going to get wrapped up and dropped. Jim's Automotive back for the Jim's Automotive timeout this year. Welcome back to Jim's Automotive. Corey Manor will be the injury timeout again this year. We've heard the flag or violation or foul is always the Corner Bar and Grill. Rossbacker Insurance, our studio sponsor, is also sponsor of the Rossbacker Ace and the Rossbacker Red Zone. Peace B, back with the punt and the block in volleyball. It's always nice to have the Bracken Funeral Home turnover back this year. The Corey Manufacturing scoring drive or point streak. The big run will be brought to you by Mons Merch and the Dump. Humpty Dumpty for volleyball. Corey Community Foundation will get the big pancake block and the assist. So it's nice to have the Corey Community Foundation on. Pass comes thrown behind both receivers. I don't know how you throw it behind both receivers.
Yeah, I'm not actually sure which one that was to either. So either way, it's an incompletion.
Relevant Church back for the sponsor of the big pass this year. Big hit brought to you by UTEG's Body Shop. The safety brought to you by Sawyer Builders and the service line in volleyball. We have Crossroads Fellowship with the Big Dig sponsorship. Cardi and Ruth back for another year this year, and they will be the sponsor of the PATs this year. 2-minute warning and set match point will be brought to you by LeakCom Corey Memorial Hospital, as this one's broken to the outside. Good play here for the Beavers as they continue to just chunk away. It'll be the Corey Custom Machine touchdown this year. First down will be brought to you by Northwest Bank. Northwest Bank for what's next. Northwest Bank first down. P2 Paving will be the sponsor once again of the post-game show. Healthy Smiles will be back for the offensive play of the game. New defensive play of the game sponsorship this year brought to you by the new Kitchen Village, formerly known as Corey Kitchen and Bath, is now known as the new Kitchen Village out there located on Route 6. We get to go shoot a commercial for them on Monday.
There you go.
So that's welcome aboard to Rod and his gang. Welcome back. Karate Chevrolet will be the sponsorship of the player of the game this year. And, of course, we want to thank also Corey Redevelopment Authority back on this year full-time, and the Corey
nice hit there.
Chamber of Commerce, and that was a nice little tag out there as Eisenhower read that play well. So a host of new sponsors, and I still got one in the barrel I'm waiting to hear back from. And when they officially say yes, we can go crazy with that.
Sweet. I like it.
Because Deej runs on that stuff daily, let me tell you.
I've noticed.
Like how he did that without doing that?
I did.
All right.
That was good.
So, yeah, a lot of sponsors. Want to thank each and every one of them. We got some stuff in the chamber as well, getting ready to fire off this year. The closer we get to it, we don't want to spill the beans too early, but we're always looking for new things to do and just have fun with what we do and give our high school the best coverage that we can give them as this run play gets stuffed up the middle. Now, missing from our scrimmage, usually we have General McLean in here as well. It's usually a tri-scrimmage, but
Gotcha.
Just Eisenhower today. So I'm assuming it'll be over a lot quicker than what we're used to with just two teams.
Yeah, I would think so.
But, hey, we're excited about the football season. Next Friday, pregame starts at 6:30. We'll be live from Titusville, PA, where Beavers will take on the Titusville Rockets. And let's see if I can bring up the rest of the schedule here, Steve, because I know we play LaBeouf on the road, and I think Warren on the road, and I'm not sure
Correct.
if it's Fort LaBeouf first and then Warren, or Warren and then Fort LaBeouf.
I'm not sure.
But those are the first 3 road games, and boy, if you can get out of there 2-1 or 3-0, you're off to a great start to the year on the road with a couple wins.
Yeah, that'd be a fantastic way to start the year. But let's go one game at a time. Let's win the first one. Let's go 1-0. 1-0 every week.
1-0 every week. I like your thought process there. Here's a nice little flip pass over the right hash there, and just tackled shy of the 20. So Corey, again, it looks like a way more controlled offense. A lot of short passing, a lot of running, and Coach did tell us you're going to see a lot more running this year out of the backs, and there's a trio of backs that they plan on using, and possibly see some Connor Sterling back there as well.
Yeah, that's one thing I think the Beavers have lacked in recent years is a run game that wasn't the quarterback run. So, and I think that's important to be able to hand the ball off and pick up 4 or 5 yards.
Back to pass, looking. Left side, uncorking it, open in the end zone, and the receiver just got kind of turned around there. It was there. Just got turned around and couldn't locate it quick enough.
Yeah, good throw. Gave him a shot at it. Believe we're going to switch it up here again, so.
We will switch it up. That means it's time to take a break here. We'll get a couple commercials on. We'll be back right after this on the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Watch all your Beaver sports all year long at DeejExperience.com, on YouTube and the TV streaming apps. We'll be back after this from Dynasty Construction.
I do this because I love it. I love working with my hands. I love working with people. I love watching things transform from what they used to be to what we can make them become. We are a full-service general contractor. We do everything from the ground up. We take pride in the fact that we don't use a lot of subcontractors. We have our own in-house masons, cement, roofers, siders, drywall finishing, electricians. This is our 20th year in business. Our employees mean the world to us. We couldn't do what we do without the guys that we have. And we take pride in the fact that most of the guys that have been here for a very long time. If you're looking to have a project done, feel free to reach out to us.
Welcome back here. Guess we're only doing one commercial there, Clutch. What's going on? Welcome back. We're in preseason form as well here, by the way. But welcome aboard here. Thank you for tuning in today and checking out a little Beavers scrimmage action here against Eisenhower. So, Steve, I pulled up the schedule, and it is at Titusville, at Warren, and then at Fort LaBeouf. So those are the first 3 games. Then we have a home game against Girard. And then we're on the road to one of them. So Fort LaBeouf is going to be the tough game, right, early.
Yep.
And then we get Girard at home. And we don't know what they're going to be like this year, but they weren't very good last year. And new coach in Mark Brooks. He will turn that program around. It's going to take him some time, though.
It will. Yep.
But after that game here at home, we're back on the road at General McLean. And, boy, they kind of beat us up at homecoming last year.
They did. Yeah, that's a tough game. I know they lost their quarterback and their brothers, right? Or they?
Yeah.
I can't remember their last names. Zeitz, yeah.
Some call him Zeitz, some call him Zeitz. I think Coach called him Zeitz.
Some call him Z, probably. I don't know.
Z, double Z. ZZ at the top of their game.
Yes, they were.
They
really were last year.
Did you see what I did there?
I did. I was ignoring it. I didn't want to give you the satisfaction of that one.
So, I mean, that's the tough one. And then you get a tough one at home. when Feliciano and company come here to Sheen Field, and boy, that's going to be a challenge this year. But then after that, you get a stretch of Northeast Fairview at home. Northeast struggling with numbers. Fairview is kind of an up and down thing. I know last year Beavers beat them up pretty good, but they're returning a young team from last year. They were, towards the end of the year, Fairview fought back, ended up being part of that tri-winner of the region.
Right, they did, yeah.
So that's going to be another little tough challenge at home.
They're always, very well coached. Coach Soboleski up there always has a good job, so you can never count Fairview out in football.
And then after that, we're on the road at Harbor Creek. Always a tough game on the road there against the Huskies.
Yes.
They always bring a decent program. And then the last game of the year is a home game, but it's against Oil City, and I don't think we've been able to ever figure out the Oil City puzzle.
Well, we figured them out last year. We went down to Oil City and won that game. So at least have it somewhat solved last year. Maybe we'll solve it again this year. I don't know. But that's a non-region game, right?
Yeah. That's there at 4A, and Warren is 4A, as both of them are not in the region. I think General McLean is 4A as well.
I think so. That sounds right.
But it's going to be an exciting season. You're getting a little piece of it here, but again, I'm pretty sure this is nowhere near full pace, right?
No.
Yeah, kind of. I think maybe 80%. The coaches will tell you it's 100% all the time, but
right.
I think you're about 80% here.
Oh, ball's on the ground.
Ball's on the ground, and the Beavers able to cover up. Good awareness for Beavers to hustle up and get on top of that thing. And again, you see the mass substitutions in and out, in and out, in and out. Constant switching it up. But yeah, so Eisenhower again, ball security. Here's the give up the middle. Breaking through the first wave and gets up close to the 40. They'll spot him at about the 39, maybe closer to the 38. As a coach, Steve, what are you looking at halfway through a scrimmage? What are you trying to adjust to? And I'm sure one of the things is get your younger guys a little playing time to see what you have depth wise.
Yeah, definitely get those freshmen in there, see what they can do. Probably for me, it's just looking at all the little things. It's where's your placement at on the field? Where are you at when the ball's coming your way, or on the other side of the field? All the small things that really make football. I think that's probably would be my focus.
And I think one of my pet peeves is, are you engaged in the play when it's not on your side of the field?
Right.
Like, are you aware enough when the ball's going opposite of you to take an angle? If something gets behind the rest of your team, are you able to turn them jets on and save a touchdown with that last second tackle? Are you engaged in the play?
Right. Yep.
And same on offense. Are your receivers blocking downfield? Or are they engaged in the play on the opposite side of the field? Yeah. It's always even in the pros, it's like,
yeah, you shouldn't ever take a play off, even if it's on the other
Terrell
side.
Owens, great receiver.
I know. That's my quarterback.
Yeah, that's my quarterback.
Yeah. No, I like to see good hustle out there on the field, no matter what the play, no matter if it's 45 yards across the field to the other side. I want to see you hustling.
So we got a little break in the action here. I don't know if this is a water break or what they're doing, but we'll step aside. We'll play a quick commercial. We'll be back for coverage of your Corry scrimmage. Maybe we'll keep it right here because Eisenhower's coming out now.
We missed our opportunity, Scott.
What's that?
To take a break. We missed it. We just blabbed too long.
That's your fault.
Usually is.
You got Dewey syndrome all of a sudden. Well, speaking of which, blabbing and all that, I'm going to blab about our Deej Peeps Partners program. If you would like to get involved and help support what we do, we like to say keep the cameras rolling and the memories flowing. You can be a part of the Deej Peeps Partners program today. Deej Peep Partners with a monthly gift of $10 a month, or you can do it for a whole year for $100 for the entire year. If you're not a business and you're just a person who watches on a regular basis, you enjoy our coverage, you can go to our website and click on the Deej Peeps tab, and that'll take you to the Deej Peeps Partner. We plan on putting a list together to display that on the website as well as in our post-game productions. We're going to try and roll some credits this year and have our Deej Peep Partners on that as well, just to show support for what we do. You're welcome to sign up. Also, don't forget to sign up on our website for our emails.
Oh, off the upright.
Oh, we're doing special teams.
Yeah, we are.
So, but yeah, you sign up on our website for emails. This year we're going to be launching a weekly schedule of our coverage. Now, the schedules are subject to change. Everybody's used to getting them from Facebook, but now you can get it directly to your email box as well. Some people don't like Facebook anymore. So just sign up to our email. That one's blocked. And this is an area that we heard Coach Goodwill they wanted to work on. They want to get the kicking game figured out because as of last week, they said we really don't have a kicking game.
Right. Yeah, they did.
So this is good practice. You know, they've got 2 or 3 guys they're looking at for the position, but you're going to see, I think you're going to see a lot of 2-point attempts early this year from the Beavers.
I would think so too. And, you know, that extra point or two a game, you know, that comes in huge. The third one's blocked. So that's 0 for 3 so far.
And with that, Steve, I think they're about nearing the end here because special teams always gets shafted and they go last. So,
well, you know, somebody has to go last, right? It's just the way it is.
Yeah. Well,
maybe.
Have you ever kicked a field goal before?
I don't think so. Let's have a Deej Peeps field goal day. You know, let's get out in the field. Let's try and kick some.
I would outkick you.
Yeah, of course you would.
I would outkick you. Back in the day, I was good from 30 yards.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Hey.
Yeah,
quiet,
you've
quiet,
aged
boss.
a little bit.
Just calling me out on my age on air there. That's not cool.
I think it's cool.
I'm 21.
I think it's great.
I'm 21 at heart. I may be 12 at heart still. I'm not sure.
Me too. I think that's a good thing, though. I like the you know, the youthful energy. It's good. And, you know, maybe add some wisdom in there every once in a while, Scott. But
well, my hair tells you I'm full of wisdom. When you get to know me, you start thinking otherwise.
I say the hair's a liar.
So yeah, special teams. I remember kicking from 32 one time in a flag football game.
No, I've never lined up. I've never kicked one. I wouldn't make it from 32. I know that for a fact. Especially with pass rush.
I was way more flexible back then too. I don't know if I could get my leg up that high anymore. I tried crane kicking my wife in the forehead the other day, and I think I maybe made it up to her neck, if that. I did hurt myself too, didn't I?
You hurt you more than me.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't actually crane kicking her in the face.
No.
More of a kindly gesture, like.
You probably shouldn't talk about that.
You know. We were horsing around.
Yeah.
We were doing our version of WWE in the kitchen.
Here you go.
So.
I'm sure Lisa loves that.
Oh, so much fun.
Yeah.
So, as we get looking to wrap this up here, Steve-O, we got volleyball on Tuesday. We're not streaming, as Goodsell had said that he doesn't like scrimmages streamed and giving people that early advantage to kind of scout out the team.
You know, it kind of made me chuckle when you said to him, we don't stream scrimmages. Yet here we are, stream.
Well, here's the thing. with football, Coach Goodwill loves it when we stream anything of theirs.
Yeah.
Because you're going to find tape on football no matter what you do.
Definitely.
There's somebody in this crowd right now.
Oh, yeah.
That has got their recorder on their phone going, and they're watching. I'm sure somebody from Titusville is here, getting ready for next week. They want to see what's going on, right?
No doubt about it.
And we're back to offense here.
Looks like varsity again, too.
So creeping up here on 11:30. That's 11:33 actually, and Eisenhower back out on the field. One of the things that we want to make sure people know was about our email system that's going to start doing the scheduling. The Deej Peeps is going to be an important part moving forward for us. The goal is to start doing other broadcasts around District 10 and being able to pay people without having to get a sponsor from McDowell or from Fairview or wherever we go. Mm-hmm. But more importantly, those dollars are going to come in handy when it comes to playoff times.
Yes.
Playoff times are a bit of a struggle when you're talking video because, well, we seen last year the football boosters took care of those, but
it's expensive.
It's $1,000 for a football game.
For a high school football game. It's kind of insane to me, but I mean, I don't make the rules, so I don't know.
Now, with the sponsors from our businesses, they have really stepped up this year, and each of them that are a part of that program gave an extra $200 to put forward towards the playoffs. But if we want to do extra game coverage of other teams, that's where that DHP Partners money is going to come in handy.
Right.
So we can get out there and cover other teams as well and just do what we do, not just for the Corry community, but on a larger scale. And that's what we want to kind of build towards. And Corry is our flagship. It'll always be home, but at some point we do want to expand and get out there and help other areas as well.
Yeah, I think it's good for everybody. The more that we can cover, the more that we can do, I think the better off everybody will be. Not just Corry. Now, to sign up for that, you just go to the deejexperience.com, and there's a button to click on?
Yep. You go to deejexperience.com, and there'll be a Deej Peeps link at the top. You may have to click the More tab. We got chain. Big hit there. Try to get a big stiff arm off, and
big run from the quarterback as well.
And so Corry coach is unhappy down there a little bit. They're in mid-season form, the coaches down there, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
They're getting after these kids, and rightly so. I mean, this is scrimmage. This is where you fix the problems, right?
Right. And somebody didn't quite do their job in that play, obviously, at least from a coach's standpoint. So.
And we know that their job is to stay on the block.
Yeah.
Whatever they did, it wasn't their job.
Right.
Toss play out to the outside. Nice little hole here, and they get to the outside, try to get a stiff arm, but is tackled just shy of the 35-yard line. They'll spot it at the 36, across to KC's Express 50-yard line, and then some.
Yeah, that toss plays kind of hurt the Beavers, and I see we got the sticks out. I don't know if you noticed that, but got the sticks out on the far side with the officials.
Oh, Dewey just got a little tingling in his arm hairs there.
Little spidey senses going off for him, probably.
He's climbing a building right now. The yardsticks are out. The yardsticks are out. Hey, we'd also like to welcome University of Pittsburgh Titusville as one of our sponsors for this year. You're going to see a lot of success stories from some of their classes this year, either pregame or halftime, and we got to get over there and schedule a commercial shoot with them. But they have heard nothing but positive things from everybody they've talked to from around the district, actually. They hear that they love when Deej Experience comes to their school to cover their games. So it's not just Titusville. And I want to shout out over to Titusville to our friends Luke and Stream TV. as they'll be hooking us up with internet and stuff come Friday night. And Luke and I have got some other things brewing, hopefully. We're going to sit down and talk about them. So,
a lot of good guys over there at Stream TV.
Luke's a great guy, great buddy, and he's helped us out tremendously in our first year on our own in 8 years. And we're so thankful for Luke and his crew and what he brings, and the guidance when I need to know how I should do something.
Right.
He's very helpful in that manner, and just so thankful for those guys over there, and looking forward to catching up with him next week. But, yeah, Steve, I'm excited about this whole year, not just football and volleyball, but the whole school season this year. Looking to get more involved. We'll be live streaming Winds of Autumn, the band competition coming back to Corry this year.
Oh, that's fun.
Deep pass, wide open, right on the money, and in for an Eisenhower touchdown, brought to you by Corry Custom Machine, and that was a bomb.
That was a beautiful ball. I don't know if somebody in the defensive backfield got caught peeking in at the play action and just kind of got the receiver behind him, but dropped it right in the breadbasket.
Right in the breadbasket. We're going to have a PAT attempt here, brought to you by Carney and Ruth. Law, low snap. They get it down. Nice job by the holder to get that ball down. And Eisenhower splits the uprights. So a touchdown and a PAT. So we'll see if the Corry offense can come out and muster some of their quick energy out here. I'd like to see them take a couple shots downfield like that.
Yeah.
You know, see some of these afterburners going off, and I know we don't want to show a whole lot, but give it to me one time, Coach. That's all I'm asking. One time.
Let
me see it. And they'll watch us back, and they'll probably be like, "You'll see it on Friday." But no, and I think though, you know, Corry is achieving their objective. You know, taking care of the little things here, getting ready for Friday night, opening night. You know, it's a long way to your home opener, 4 games into the season.
Right. Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see what the energy is when Gerard comes to town that night, and we'll welcome Mark Brooks and his crew in here and really get a taste of the Beaver fever that happens every fall.
Yeah, the home crowd should be pretty big that night, I would think, for the home opener, especially 4 weeks into the season. Should be a great atmosphere here.
Well, the Beavers line it up. They got twins each side. Sidecar to the right. High snap. Pulled down. Here's a give. Coming around the end, and Eisenhower's going to stack that up.
Yeah, that was well defended. 2 players there, both setting the edge. One set the interior, the other the outside, and nowhere to go. I guess that was a pickup of 4. I didn't realize he gained 4 in that play, but I thought that was back towards the line of scrimmage. I don't know what I'm watching.
Pick up a 3.
3, whatever, Dewey. Close enough.
Well, if you look at the yardstick across the way,
that's what I did after I
yards.
said it. And
you can't always look where they put the ball down because they're not always right.
Someday I'll learn.
Here's
There's a
throw.
nice slant.
Oh, in and out of the hands.
It's right there, too, right where it had to be, right into his midsection.
I think that might be Keaton there.
Looks like Keaton. Looks lanky. Like
Yeah.
Keaton. Just bounced right out of there.
In and out of the hands, that quick throw. Beavers will line it up. Tight twins up top. Now that shift comes. They go 3 up top now. Sidecar in the backfield to the right side. Quick throw, screenplay. And this might be trouble, and they get enough for the Northwest Bank first down. Northwest Bank for what's next.
Get used to saying that.
Well, we're going to have to train Dewey. We're going to have to train. He's going to have to say Northwest Bank in his sleep.
You know, just
before we let him
have him
get
write
on
it down
live
on a
next
chalkboard.
week.
You know, every time he messes it up, make him write it like 50 times or something.
Flip your dry erase board over and just start writing it down. Make him put a $10 bill in a jar. Back to pass, throwing it over the middle, and that one, classic Dewey. Ready? A little too much mustard on that hot dog.
A little too high.
Oh, we miss him. We miss him when he's not around. But those are the plays right there that, you know, you're going to have that early in the season, those little miscues, little overthrows. It's how quickly can they get them dialed in.
Right. And you'll always have it, you know, even week 8, week 9. It's still going to happen. It's just, you know, move on from it, right?
Back to pass. Looking, throwing downfield, and that was a little miscommunication there as the receiver stopped, and that ball was thrown long, and we got a Corner Bar and Grill hanky out here on the field.
That's probably one of the easiest interceptions that safety is probably going to have. He really just stood there. The ball came right to him. I don't know if that sailed on Baker a little bit, or like you said, a miscue.
I think that was a miscue because the receiver turned and stopped, and he threw it long. I think he was thinking his intended target was going to go deep and just uncorked it. And bad miscue there cost the Beavers a turnover. Bracken Funeral Home turnover.
We'll see what the flag is. They're pointing towards Eisenhower's direction. So that could save the Beavers here. Let's see what they...
Well, there was 2 flags. There was one on the hashes on the far side and then one up here on the near sideline. So I think we might have 2 flags on the play here.
It's a good scrimmage for the officials too, right? They got to get back in, you know, mid-season form by week 1.
Penalties offset. And oh boy.
And a block in the back.
So the interception is going to stand.
Yeah, then the block in the back will be enforced on the return.
Is that a high school thing? Because I thought offsetting penalties, you just redid the play.
I'm not sure.
And it's a scrimmage, so it doesn't really matter.
Right.
But either way, I mean, you start trying to get into that midseason form, and, well, the interception is going to stand here. So it will be Knight's ball. So the Beaver defense back on the field. Here's a turn, give up the middle. This is a big trucking run here, right up the middle, and he's going to have enough for a Northwest Bank first down. Northwest Bank for what's next.
Right at the KC Express 50-yard line, too. That's where the ball will be spotted. That was just a power run, like you said, right up the middle.
Yeah, it sounds good right now.
A pizza from KC Express.
I was thinking more along the lines of a hot fudge sundae with peanut butter.
I've never been a hot fudge sundae kind of guy.
It just sounds good. I'm just saying.
No, I go for a milkshake.
Oh, that's a false start.
Yeah.
Another corner bar and grill flag on the play. What, boss? Smoothie.
Those are good. I like those.
I will get you a smoothie. Just because you're the boss. Yes, master. Anything you say, master. I'm in the doghouse, and it's not even 1 o'clock yet.
Not even 12 o'clock yet.
Oh, my. I'm on an early start today. So here we go. It's going to be first down and 15. I formation, toss play out to the top side. The blocker's out in front. Nice little lane there, pushing his way through. And here comes another pair of corner bar and grill flags, and that's going to be a personal foul against Eisenhower, and that's a shame because that's going to take away a big play.
Little extracurricular after the play, kind of just kept blocking, never really stopped. Until he was on the ground, on the turf, well after the whistle. And that's the kind of play that's hurt the Beavers multiple times here today, just that toss to the outside, specifically the right side.
And it just seems to be the Corry chink in the armor. Every year they dealt with it last year, the year before that. Anything to the outside has really hurt the Beaver defense, but everything else is buttoned down pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to wipe out a huge gain. And out of all of that, it's going to be a loss of 2 yards. It'll be first and 17. Back to the I formation. Give to the up back, and it's keep. Play fake. He's going to get the outside across the Casey's 50-yard line and taken out of bounds. And after all of that, it's another Northwest Bank first down.
And another run to the outside.
Boy, that outside running game has – Corey's going to know what they have to work on after today, that's for sure.
Yeah, excuse me. Got some work to do there, no doubt.
Tight eye again. Play action, going deep downfield. He's got a man, and that ball is on the money.
What a throw.
What a throw and a monster play, and another Eisenhower Corry Custom Machine touchdown. What a cannon of a throw that one was.
Got an arm on him, that's for sure. Dropped it right in again.
At first I thought he was going to overthrow it, and then
me too.
Landed right in the midst. In the end zone, and the Beavers give up another huge pass play.
And you know what that reminded me of? Russell Wilson on those deep balls, how high he throws them. Dropped it right in.
Listen.
No, I'm just saying. I'm not a fan of Russell Wilson. He's fine. I don't mind him.
There is nobody on the planet that threw a rainbow ball better than Jeff Blake.
Who was Jeff Blake?
Google it.
You have these obscure, 1980s references. Sorry, that's a little bit much. Maybe not the 80s. I don't know. I actually have no idea when he played.
He was in the 90s.
90s? Okay. Who do you play for? Because I don't actually
Cincinnati. And New Orleans, I think.
Yeah, I don't remember Jeff Blake.
Used to throw
in
to
today's
Carl Pickens.
NFL, the late 2010s,
yeah, but
early 2020s.
They don't compare to them guys who rainbowed it well.
You don't think so?
No, they got it so easy nowadays. You're not allowed to play defense these days.
Well, that's true.
I mean, these guys are throwing against press coverage where you can about knock a helmet off and not get flagged for
Could you
it.
imagine John Lynch playing in today's NFL?
Oh.
He would be in jail. Like, legitimately, I think he would be in jail.
Ronnie Lott would definitely be in prison.
Yeah.
Those guys are mean and nasty.
People thought that Vontez Burfict was, I don't know.
So the Beavers going to have to regroup here. Recuperate? Is that a word? Did I just make a word?
Recuperate, regroup. You can kind of combine two.
Recuperate. All right.
Maybe that'll be the word of this. I don't know.
No, that word is lost.
No, I don't want that word, yeah.
From here on out, that word is lost to eternity.
We'll bring it up
trying
again.
to regroup and try not to turn the ball over here. As Eisenhower's really shown, like I said, they've shown flashes today, but they haven't been able to get any momentum going because of the flags and turnover or ball handling issues. But these last couple drives, they've been on the money.
They've woken up, I think. I don't know if it was the drive here. They were kind of sleepy. I thought they kind of showed up a little bit late personally, but
they got it in gear now.
They do.
And now it's up to this Corry offense to show a little something. I have my phone in my hand, Steve, and I can't remember why, and I just remembered.
Did you?
Yes. I am going to YouTube Jeff
Blake.
Blake.
Yeah. Well, here's Baker in the gun. He'll hand it off up the middle. And he'll shift his way through, break a tackle or two, and that's close to a Northwest Bank first down. I think they're going to give it to him. Pickup of 10 on the play. Oh, that was a nice ball there, Jeff Blake.
Shotgun, here's a handoff up the middle. Little clothesline there. He's able to spin off it. Boy, just relentless running up the middle there and able to get a good, about 6, 7?
Yeah, 8.
Maybe 8 yards on the play.
Close to it.
Yeah, you get time.
I'll look up Jeff Blake.
I'm going to give you a list of players to look up.
I guess you're going to have to.
I keep you forgetting you're about 20 years younger than I am.
Pretty much, yeah. Close to it.
Who's the greatest cornerback of all time?
Well, from what you tell me, it's Rod Woodson.
Dion ain't got nothing. Little screen pass here. That's going to be enough for a Northwest Bank first down and more out across the 50 and close to a horse collar, but I think he got him up high in the shoulder pad. Nevertheless, good gain there for the Beavers as they're starting to chunk out some yards of their own now.
Yeah, have a good drive going. It's 3 solid plays in a row, all for positive yardage.
I think you're going to see a lot of screen game this year for Corry.
Kind of
Here's a handoff up the middle and picking his way through a hole, gets hit and dropped. He's going to have another Northwest Bank first down.
And the Beavers kind of hustled to the line in that play. The defense really wasn't set, I don't think.
Well, I think we asked the coach, and I think he was a little mad at me when I said it because I kind of gave it away. But with speed, it comes natural. You want to hurry up. You want to wear your opponent down, and I think this plays right into the package of guys that we have this year. As this one handoff up the middle, getting to the outside, and another Northwest Bank first down. Northwest Bank for what's next.
Here we go, hurrying up to the line again. Everybody checks the wristbands for the play.
Sidecar to the right. Now the Beavers shifting.
Going to the pistol formation here.
Rolling out right side, looking, makes the throw, caught, and out of bounds inside the Rossbacher red zone at the 11-yard line.
It's coming back. We got a corner bar girl flag on the play, holding. It's those things on those bootlegs. You get those defensive ends kind of shifting, and you kind of grab a hold of it a little bit. And
well, you got to play discipline. You know it's coming, so. Well, what'd you think of Shadur Sanders?
Tell you the truth, I didn't watch. I don't really care about preseason NFL. I can't get excited for it. I just never have.
I'm excited for football this year. Not really, but deep pass, and that one just overthrown.
A little too high.
And again, if the receiver just keeps going there, that one hits him high in the midst for 6.
Yeah. Yeah, he had the play call, just couldn't connect on it. I'd like to hurry up here, too, because that's good practice for, like a 2-minute drill kind of thing, like before half or before the end of a game.
Back to pass, throwing it to the sideline, and that one off target.
Yeah, a little too tall.
A little too tall and a little too wide. So that one goes behind his intended target, and all of a sudden, the drive starting to sputter here a little bit.
It's a good thing that Baker's as tall as he is, because there's been some high snaps at him. He's had to go upstairs for him, and that's going to be something to watch for, too.
And we talked about that with Coach,
Yeah, new
Cal
center.
Albers has been the anchor in the middle of that offensive line for years, and now it's a new center. We're looking, trying to cut back up to the middle, and he gets driven down to the ground, maybe the 25, 24-yard line-ish. We'll spot him at the 24.
Well, that'll at least make it 4th and more manageable here.
If you can call it that.
I said more manageable. It's a lot better than 4th and 20. I think
4th and 13. Shifting everybody around. Trips top side, single receiver to the bottom. Back to pass. Baker looking for Cena's way. Throws it up. And for Cena.
Oh, did he bring that down?
He did. What a catch. Keaton for Cena, I believe. Holy cow. That ball was underthrown, and Keaton came over top of the defensive player's head and ripped that ball away from him for the touchdown.
I thought he was just going to go up and play defender there and try and swat the ball down, but somehow he ripped it away. I like that.
I'll buy that for $1.
Buy it for $2.
And here comes the Kearney and Roth PAT try.
And they were 0 for 3 when they were practicing them earlier, so.
It is going to be an adventure if they try to kick field goals this year. See if they can get it figured out. As snap will come, here's the hold down. Kick is up, and that one splits the upright straight and true. And, boy, that's got to be refreshing for the coaching staff to see the field goal up on the board, the PAT. And that was one of Coach's emphasis when we talked to him last week. Special teams, they didn't know how they were going to go.
Right, yeah, maybe a little bit of an exhale after that one. Like, we made one.
Yeah.
Now they know they can do it, right?
Now you build off of it, right?
Right. That might be the end of it here, Scott. We're at 12 o'clock, and see coaches are going to come out. Yeah, that's the end of it.
Yeah, they're going to meet here at the 30 and shake it up. And so there you go. There's your little sneak peek of Corry Beaver football. We'll be on the road week 1 at Titusville. That's next Friday. It'll be the whole crew in tow. Myself, Dewey Hurd, Steve Mountain, Jack Hasbrook, Scotty D, Lisa Lockwood, and possibly Fish Tank too. So we'll have a couple field cameras. We'll bring all the bells and whistles that we can on the road.
It's going to be fun.
It's going to be fun and entertaining. And You can watch all the action all season long right here on www.deegeexperience.com. Make sure you like us on and subscribe to our YouTube channel, or you can pick us up on the Boxcast app on Roku, Apple TV, Fire TV, and Chromecast, and watch that way on your big screen.
Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your coworkers.
Yeah, spread
tell
the
everybody.
word. Tell everybody you can. Share our posts. Get involved. We plan on doing a lot this year, and we're back. We're back.
We're back. We're
for
here.
Another big year of Corry Beavers sports right here on the Deej Experience Sports Stream. For Lisa Lockwood, Stephen Mountain, and Scotty D, I'm Scott Lockwood for Deej Experience LLC. Wishing you a great afternoon. God bless you all. We will see you on Friday for the Beavers opening football game on the road at Titusville. God bless you all. Have a great afternoon and a great weekend. Spinny.